Hello, my beautiful soul tribe. Thank you so much for joining today's reading session. Today, we're going to do a pick a card reading for something that is very, very specific. As you have already seen, the theme of the today's reading is called "Will That Wish Come True for Me?" So this reading is going to be something very, very specific. And if you're watching this reading, I would recommend that you have something that you already are thinking about, where you are seeking an answer for, right? You know that's something that you want to have. And with that purpose and with that wish for manifestation, the reading will make much more sense for you. Okay. Now, of course, generally speaking, that wish can be anything in your life. This could be about a work, career, a project, right? Or a wish to, maybe move house, right? Purchase a property, or for relationships or family things. As this is a general reading, you can just pick whatever that you feel resonated with during the reading session. At the very beginning of the session, I have provided you with three different options. Option A is a magic lamp, right? It looks like the Aladdin's lamp. And the second option is a crystal ball, right? Something magical. And the last option is a metal coin with a beautiful picture, the path moving forward. You can meditate on these three options and choose the one that you feel most resonated with and watch the reading. Today, we're going to use Oracle of the Mythic Heroes, Oracle of the Celestial Deities, and some other Oracle cards and Tarot cards to do the reading. With all that being said, let's get started with our option number one. Okay, my beautiful pile number one, you have chosen the magic lamp. Now, this is going to be the reading for you regarding that wish, right? You have been wanting, right? That you want to manifest. Let's see if that wish is coming true anytime soon for you. Okay. Now, first of all, we're going to pull three cards for the magic lamp, people. We're going to look at your energy and also how the general flow of that wish, how is that moving forward? Let's give it a timeline. Okay. Let's just say within the next 3 to 6 months time. Thank you, universe. First card. Vesta. Okay. Second card, Juno. And the last card we have got is the moon. Okay. Continue. We're going to pull some cards from tarot. Okay. We're going to pull 4 cards, okay, from tarot. And let's see what's the details, or if there anything that you need to do more, or you need to be aware of, okay, during this process. Thank you, universe. Okay. Pile number one, magic lamp, people. First card, the moon. See, you got the moon twice. Interesting, okay? Second card, 4 of wands. Next, the world. Okay. Finally, we have got the 7 of wands. Okay, so for pile number one, there's a very, very specific message for the things that you're wishing for. Okay. Now, first of all, I'm actually really seeing that there's something that you really want to put your effort into, that you want to, invest your time, your effort into, which is really shown by the Vesta energy. But at the same time, you also have a little bit of confusion and fear about whether this is something that will work for your favor. Vesta is about your dedication towards a goal, right? Your determination or your wish, or the personal willpower, okay, that you have to really want to, slowly and steady build something up for yourself. Now, the moon card shows that, well, on the surface, right, you're doing all these kind of things, but deep down, you are feeling a little bit insecure. Now, I'm going to tell you why you will feel this insecurity and where that comes from. The actual project or the thing that you are thinking about, you got Juno, you got the moon. Juno, this card has a lot to do with the relationship. It does not have to be an actual partner. This could be about the relationship to deal with the people around you, right? Friends, collaborators, right? Teamwork, things like that. So one of the issues that I'm seeing here for you that you probably will need to overcome group number one is actually more about knowing how to or who to work with. Okay, because one of the things that is very strongly that is showing here is there's some kind of disagreement or teamwork problem. This is not about your ability to do things well, but it's more to deal with the people that you are dealing with. Whether they're all on the same page with you, if it's about internal people, right? Let's say you're doing a team project, right? Is everybody on the same page? Is everybody agreeable with you? Or this could also be about maybe dealing with the external people. Let's say maybe the right type of clients, the right type of customers, right? Things like that. Because Juno, it's about there's some kind of relationship challenges that we have to overcome specifically with the moon. Now, under that, when it comes to the tarot cards, the Four of Wands and the World, it's showing that you actually, are really looking forward, right, to expand what you're doing now. Again, some kind of major teamwork, right, working on the similar goals, right, getting something done, getting something launched, right, something like that. And on the card, the Four of Wands, we can see you are standing in the middle with a team around you. This could be about the initial agreement within the team environment. Everybody is saying, yes, we're going to do this. And the World card is actually you move forward, right, to bring this to manifestation. But following that, we've got Seven of Wands. And you can see on the cards, Seven of Wands have got a lot of people fighting each other. So this could be saying that, during the period of time of teamwork, there could be people could slowly to divert right into different directions. Maybe everybody tend to have their own agenda. Maybe everybody has their own, the so-called selfish wish, right? So maybe even though initially we all agree that we're going to do this, but slowly we kind of like, move into different direction and we drift apart. Now, one of the most important thing I have for you regarding whatever you wish for is that you will be able to manifest what you want for this wish, right? Whether it's the job, right? Could be about competitors or a team project, right? Things like that. But you will need to actually overcome this so-called teamwork problem or sort of like detach yourself from the people who are not really the right partner for you. Okay. Now, once you are restructuring or once you can clear out, right, all these kind of unnecessary distraction in regarding this matter that you're thinking about, you will feel more in peace. I also feel like for whatever thing that you're thinking about, it's more important that you deal with this with less people, but they're high quality people. Now, when I say high quality, I mean that they are the high quality people for you. Okay. They are on the same page with you, they agree with you, and they have the same vision with you, rather than having a huge team, but everybody wants different things. Okay, so this is a very important advice I have for you guys. So definitely, I would say, seeing through, right, the people's intention, knowing who's your friend, who is the troublemaker, right, who is the selfish one, and who's genuinely working with you is the key, right, for this thing that you're thinking about. Now, I'm going to pull one card from Oracle of the Mythic Heroes and one card from the Animal Spirit. Okay, this is a very sort of like how do you say this? Cut to the chase reading. So it's not going to be a long reading, but I hope this provides some helpful advice, right, for you. Okay. Some of the relationships with the people you have to deal with, in order like on the way when you're on your way for your manifestation, some of the people are just not supposed to, you know, be with you for this whole journey. Maybe they'll only be with you at the initial stage, right? And they're gonna drift apart, or they're gonna do something else. They're gonna have a different vision with you, and let it be, right? Meaning that that's fine. They want to drift apart, right? And they're gonna have different vision with you, and you just need to partner your ways with them. Okay. It's important that you actually have less people, or maybe even working on something on your own, right? Rather than trying to, manage everybody's expectations and, manage everybody, what they want to do, what they want to have. Okay. Thank you, universe. All right. Right. One card for the magic lamp people. And the card we have got is advice, Chiron knowledge. Okay. Now we got one more card from animal spirit. Okay, thank you, universe. And we got the black egg. Okay, very interesting. So first of all, I do think that open communication is important. Sometimes this black egg, this card showing up is usually showing that there's something that's blocking our communication. Maybe you feel the competition, you feel the, this conflict, right, within the teamwork, like what I said, like some people are not on the same page with you or competitions, but you are also not really willing to communicate because maybe you are just such a nice person. You want to avoid conflict. You want to avoid disharmony. This card tells you that it's important that you can speak your truth. Okay, open communication, not in an aggressive way, but at the same time, you can be graceful and nice, but also be very clear. Okay, so one thing that you will need to do is to open your communication. Now, with the Chiron Knowledges card, this is really telling you that whatever that you are working on, see this more like a learning experience for you, okay? Rather than seeing this as the ultimate goal. So one of the things that I'm reading actually from here is that you might see whatever the thing that you are trying to manifest is a final destination. It's not. It's just a part of the journey, right? And you learn certain things about trust. You learn certain things about the right people, right? Who is your guy, who is not, and you're also learning things about how to manage, right, people and how to be the middle point or be the balancer, right, in the situation, how to make decisions. But the Chiron tells you that it's all about your learning journey, and even this project eventually, for example, or whatever things that you want to manifest, is not going to be manifested as let's say as how you exactly are visioning. There will be something better. So for example, there could be even better project coming to you and you will learn how to manage it better, or maybe even better relationships, right, that will give you even more happiness. But either way, for this energy, I do think that the universe is telling you that, okay, you will be able to reach a certain level with this wish. Okay, but it probably is not going to be the so-called ideal ending that you want, but see this as a learning journey and learn how to open your communication with the things that you feel uncomfortable with. Okay, and but when you're doing that, you are basically accumulating a lot of good energy for you, and you will be able to attract, okay, the right result for you. Thank you very much, my beautiful pile number one. This is a very quick reading regarding that, whether that wish will come true for you or not. Remember to subscribe to my channel, like and share it. If you have any questions, feel free to comment in the video description, and I wish you all the best, right, in your manifestation. I'll see you soon in the next reading. Bye. Hello, my pile number two. You have chosen this picture, right? The crystal ball. Let's see whether that magic is going to help you, right, with that wish that you have in your mind. Now, let's pull some cards, right? First of all, we're going to pull three cards from Oracle of the Celestial Deities, and then we're going to pull some cards from Tarot deck, okay, to see the progress and the details about that wish and that manifestation, okay? Thank you, universe. First card, Venus. Second card, which is showing the progress, okay? Pan, okay. And the final card, we are seeing the moon. Okay, very interesting. Now, next thing that we're gonna do is pull some extra tarot cards, okay? Let's see the progress and the details, okay, about this energy, the thing that you want to manifest. Very good. Right, so we're gonna pull four cards from the tarot deck, okay? Our pile number two. Thank you, universe. First card, Five of Pentacles. Second card, Nine of Swords. Third card, the Ace of Cups. And the last card, the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Very intense energy. Okay. So first of all, pile number two, Venus in the first house is usually showing your ability to attract, people to you. Venus is the goddess of relationship. So her her magic or her beauty lies in, for example, she's very likable. She's very diplomatic. She's sweet and she's nice. She knows how to please people, right? And make harmony out there. But because your Venus is in conjunction with the Five of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles sometimes is talking about us being in an environment or in a situation that we feel there's a lack of abundance. This could be about maybe financially speaking, maybe we're not feeling we're very strong, worried about money, thinking about money. Sometimes Five of Pentacles could also be talking about maybe dealing with a little bit physical problems. Maybe we're not feeling very energetic, right? Or some kind of health issues as challenges. And so, first of all, Venus in the first house with Five of Pentacles really telling you that this period of time, it's very important that you can cultivate self-love, right? Treat your body nicely, eat nutritious food, right? And also cut out a lot of the bad habits that you have, which could, destroy or which could harm your health. The first step for you to move towards your manifestation is whether you are healthy, right? Whether you are feeling happy. Not when I say feeling happy, I'm not talking about what you can have so that you're happy. I'm talking about whether without having the so-called manifestation, can you look after yourself and can you love your own existence? Can you love your own life and bring a little bit more compassion and love and generosity for yourself? Now, for whatever things that you want to manifest, you got the pen there, specifically the pen sitting on top of Nine of Swords. This is your anxiety and worry. Will you be able to get it? Will you be able to have it? Will everything go your way, right? So one of the things about this energy is also showing that maybe at this moment, sometimes the anxiety could kind of like, give you a little bit like a panic attack, right? Or anxiety could actually just make you feel very drained. And again, bring this back to the Five of Pentacles energy. First of all, I really think that part number two, you have to really believe in abundance. Because sometimes, when we are being trapped in a difficult situation for a little bit longer, we could lose a little bit of faith. We could feel that, will ever, right, that happen for me? Will ever I have the thing that I want, right? And we start to even lose a little bit of confidence. So the pen with the Knife Swords tells you that you got to really watch your anxiety and this fear that we're playing in our own mind about whether things can happen or not. And how do you make yourself feel better? Coming back to this Venus energy, self-love, self-nurturing. Okay. Now, then finally, we've got the moon with the Ace of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. And I love that a lot, this combination. Because the moon is saying that deep down, you will never give up on your dream. The moon is an archer. She's targeting things. She's searching for things. She is fixing her eyes on the prey. And the Ace of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune is telling you that all the right opportunities will come to you anyway. So the answer is very clear. Okay, that wish will come true for you, will absolutely come true for you. But you might just need to go through a little bit of worry and anxiety and a little bit of overthinking. Also, the Ace of Cups has a lot to do with love. And because this is resonating with the Venus sitting at the very beginning. And because Venus energy is about love, it's a goddess of love. So I do feel that if your wish is about a relationship, a marriage, right? Someone that you love, you want to be together, this is great. Okay, it's a great reading, specifically if you are single. Now, if your wish has nothing to do with love and relationship, then the Ace of Cups with Wheel of Fortune really shows some kind of divine intervention. Okay, later the universe will be on your side. The wheel will turn, and you will get to see, right, the precious opportunities coming your way that will make you feel happy, like the Ace of Cups, right, opening your heart chakra and just feeling a sense of refreshment coming into your life, and also a sense of relief. I like this energy a lot. Okay. And I also feel your energy will also switch from something that is rather passive to something that is rather active. Okay. From the goddess of love to the goddess of the moon. Okay. From I'm waiting towards I'm actively searching and getting things done. Okay. Very good. Now we're going to put one card from Oracle of the Mythic Heroes as your advice, and also one card from the Animal Spirit. Okay. There's definitely a sense of new beginning coming to you. Okay, for sure. See, Nine of Swords plus Ace of Cups, well, 9 plus 1 is 10. And the Wheel of Fortune, excuse me, the Wheel of Fortune is also number 10. So now you got double 10 here. Double 10 means change, Okay, so if you have been feeling like what I said with the Five of Pentacles, unhealthy or lack of money or lack of opportunities, the universe will change the favor for you. It will be on your side. It will give you what you want. Okay, love this. All right, one card for pile number 2. All right, the magic ball. What do you need to know as an advice? Justice, beautiful. Okay, now this card is exactly like what I said. The universe will rebalance that scale for you. You will see, you will get, and you will enjoy what you deserve and all the hard work that you have been doing. Okay, I love this. I love this. Okay, now one more card after justice. We're pulling one card from the animal spirit. Okay, for pile number 2. Thank you, universe. And we have the snake. Okay, interesting. This card has a lot to do with untapped potential. I think pile number 2, this card is basically saying that whatever things that you want to manifest, there will be something that you have to really either learn or you have to really try. The snake is a symbol of, this untapped knowledge or untapped potential that is already in you, but you haven't done that yet. I think this card is a very good positive hint for you. It tells you that you are more than yourself that you have been knowing for the past 20, 30, 40 years. Okay. There's still something new, something undeveloped in you. And you need to be brave to show that to the universe and tell them that I can do this, even though I've never done this before, but I can do this and I'll show you how I do this. So this card has a lot to do with that potential, right? That the thing that you need to believe in yourself, even though you haven't done that yet. Okay. Very nice. I do feel like for palm number 2, there's a very strong sense of new beginning, new refreshment, right? New knowledge and new wisdom coming to you. And also the universe will be fair with you, will rebalance that scale for you. Okay. So yes, your wish will come true. Thank you so much, my beautiful palm number 2. This is a very quick reading for you. If you enjoy the reading, remember to subscribe to my channel, like and share it. And I'll see you very soon in the next reading session. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Thank you for joining this reading session. You have chosen this picture, the silver coin, right, with a beautiful picture on it. It's a path, right, moving forward. If you're attracted to this photo, this is reading for you, okay? Now, let's pull 3 cards from Oracle of the Celestial Deities. We're also going to pull some cards from Tarot, right? Just look at the bigger picture and also the micro view, right, of the project or the thing, the wish that you have for manifestation. And I also give you some advice from Oracle of the Mythic Heroes and also Animal Spirit Oracle. Okay. Thank you, universe. First card, Hercules. Second card, Saturn. And the last card is Pluto. Okay. Now let's pull 4 cards from Tarot. Okay. Okay. Give it a shuffle. Okay. Okay. Thank you, universe. First card, Ten of Pentacles. Second, the Queen of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Cups. Very interesting. Okay. So group number 3, okay, here's the thing. Whatever things that you are thinking about, it requires some adjustment and change, and then it will happen for you. So what do I mean by that? I can see that a lot of guys have been having this very high expectation about this thing that you have been hoping for. Okay, maybe you were given a lot of hope, or you were given a lot of, oh, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and this will happen. Right? You had a lot of this kind of beautiful picture, right, or this vision that you had built in your mind, which is nothing wrong with it, but the progress has been extremely slow. Okay, it's very, very slow. It's just not really moving much. With the Saturn and also Knight of Pentacles, it's really showing some kind of slow movement happening here. Then you go to Pluto with the Eight of Cups. Pluto with Eight of Cups has a lot to do with that change that must happen. Okay, now Eight of Cups usually saying that there's gonna be a certain point when you realize that, okay, this doesn't work for me, or this way of doing things is not work for me. Okay, and I have to either decide to end something, right, or remove something out of the picture and then do something different. And that's what this Pluto energy is. So Pluto energy has a lot to do with, for example, ending, changes, transformation. And that lies in very, very aligns with the Eight of Cups at the end very beautifully. Because these two cards both are saying that in order for us to find the happiness, the so-called enlightenment or the success, right, of the thing that you're wishing for, some letting go and some change must happen first. And this happening requires some kind of courage and also requires some patience there. Okay. Because I can see that you had a lot of expectations about this thing, okay, the Ten of Pentacles at the end, right? You had a lot of, wishes and dreams about it. And but that page, Knight of Pentacles is just extremely slow. And the Eight of Cups is about, okay, now I'm ready to move forward. But before that, let's end this part or let's finish this part so that I can finally move forward. Okay. Now, I'm going to put two cards, right, to give you further advice, okay, what you can do during this process, right, to make this better, interesting. But one thing that I will definitely say to you is I just definitely don't lose faith. Okay, I do feel like this, whatever the thing that you're actually wishing for, like what I said, if it remains this current condition, it's not going to happen anytime soon. So some adjustment or change, transformation that is needed in here. Okay, could be about, let's say, if this is about a project, this could be about changing your service provider, right? Changing your client, changing the product. If it's about relationship, this could be about, okay, changing the environment that you live in, saying goodbye to a place, right? Saying goodbye to a company, okay, something like that. Okay. You have been very patient, actually, clue number three. I want to tell you that I'm very proud of you. Okay, Hercules in the first, I'll show that you have been very strong during this period of time. Okay. Well, this card wants to come out. We're going to use this one. Okay. Thank you, universe. What's the advice for group number three? Confidence, Achilles, beautiful. This card tells you, look, the situation or the situations do not need to be always perfect. Hercules, sorry, not Hercules, Achilles is a very famous hero, but he does have his weakness. The Achilles heel, but he's still confident, he's still successful. And so Achilles' this card tells you that whatever happens, just know that it's not about your ability to manifest things. It's not about whether you are good enough or not. Okay? Beautiful. Now we're gonna pull one more card from the spirit animal, okay, or the animal spirit oracle. See what happens. Very good. One card, okay, and we got the elk. Beautiful. This elk energy has a lot to do with the protection. Okay, protect what you love and protect what is important to you. I think that this card also has a lot to do with your personal value, right? And bringing that father energy into your project or the things that you want to manifest, right? Protect it. Don't let anybody bully it, okay? Or take advantage of it. I'm going to read the article for this elk energy for you. And I think it's quite important. Okay, elk. Here, okay? Stable, resilient, headstrong, and the father. Okay, this is very much about the Achilles energy, I think. The great elk represents the earth element in its masculine form. This means it provides underlying support and stability amid life's many challenges. An elk personality is fully established in themselves and knows their core values. So again, right, your confidence, you know who you are, you know what you're good at doing. They become known and respected for acting in ways that uphold those values. Sometimes the elk's ego can become inflated But for the most part, they make damn good fathers, mothers, lovers, and friends. The world needs more elk energy. This card says when it's in balance, you are supportive, you are kind, and you are consistent. And in order to bring things back into balance, you need to eat and drink more consciously. So remember, this is also a period of time when you need to be physically strong. The fact that you got Hercules in the first house already shows that. See, I'm actually seeing some similar energy between the elk and the Hercules. Both of them are masculine. Both of them are strong, right? Both of them will never give up and never back down from the things they want to manifest. So some adjustment is needed, right, during the slow process. But I do think that after this Pluto energy, the change, everything will become better. And you know what? I'm gonna pull one more card for you. Actually, I want to see after this ending and change, what other things happens for you. Okay, beautiful. Pile number 3. Okay, just one last card. Thank you, universe. After this change and adjustment, what happens? Thank you, universe. Thank you, Venus. And Venus shows relationship. Okay. Now, this card has a lot to do with new relationships, new encounterings, and new collaboration happens. So I feel like for this group, right, it's very possible that maybe you will be referred to or introduced to new people who could come your way to help you manifest this. But that will be after you let someone go. Okay. After you let some stagnant or limbo situation go. And then there will be someone else taking care of you. Thank you so much, my pal number 3. This is a very quick reading for you. If you enjoyed the reading, remember to subscribe to my channel, like it, and share it. I'll see you soon in the next reading session. Bye.